Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video, we want to take a look at 3 different wave counts for the current correction, and I'm going to tell you which one I'm leaning to, but they are all likely. And we also want to start the video actually with an outlook to tomorrow. This is the CME Fed Watch tool, which typically predicts very accurately the interest rate decision of the Fed. At least it has done that in the last few years. I think it's always been spot on pretty much. And we can see it's always in 18 hours. We're going to get the interest rate decision, the FOMC statement. So hopefully we see a bit of volatility tomorrow. Today was a bit of a non-event, CPI. I've got a feeling, I did post it on Telegram a few months ago, that labor market is getting much more important in terms of volatility than the actually inflation data. So that sort of lost a little bit in relevance over the last few months. That was foreseeable, but yeah, there was nothing basically. Okay, so getting people shift their focus a little bit. Yeah, but what is going on? Obviously, there is a very strong majority or high probability in terms of, okay, there will not be any interest rate increase. Yeah, so the left bar shows no interest rate increase. Everything stays as it is because the current rate is 500 to 525 basis points, and 525 to 550 would be obviously a 25 basis point increase. Really the minority, or in terms of probabilities, very low probability. So at the moment we can be looking forward to no interest rate increase. Now that has been fluctuating over the last few days rapidly. Today it got a jump here because inflation came in a little bit lower than market expected. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, does it really have an impact on the market? I don't know. People always say, right, when they stop the interest rates, the interest rate increase, prices should go up. Well, they have been increasing interest rates and Bitcoin still went up. So, we just need to be a bit mindful that, this is often just sort of something for the headlines. And overall, we are still in a very low interest rate environment if we look at it from a historic point of view. Now, that's Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin still in the same situation. We're still looking here at a so-called 1-2 setup. The move down seems endless. Yeah, seems slow. Volatility reducing again. Yeah, volume reducing. Volume is typically dead at the end of a wave 2. So we have a wave 1 and a wave 2 to the downside. Let me actually go to the 4-hour chart, or actually 4 hours fine. Let's look at the volume, and it is really low. But we can also look at the daily chart. Maybe we see it a little clearer. But before we carry on, let's first take a look at what our sponsor Chartprime has to offer. Chartprime is a service that provides specific and exclusive trading view indicators. They've recently updated their website and consolidated their most popular features into 3 new indicators, all designed to enhance your trading journey. First up is the Market Oracle Pro. This tool, designed for precision, provides enhanced entry and exit signals along with 3 metrics aimed at deciphering market trends and optimizing your settings. Next, we have the Market Dynamics Pro. This unique tool merges Chartprime's smart money concepts into a dynamic order blocks algorithm, striving to provide a more accurate representation of volume. Lastly, the Prime Oscillators Pro. This trend-based oscillator offers a variety of market insights, including entry and exit points, overbought and oversold conditions, and potential reversal areas. That's a brief overview of what's new from Chartprime. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you'd like to sign up with them, just follow the link in the description that offers you a discount. Because the volume on the daily I find always a little bit more useful, but you can see it is reducing. And it's painful because it's boring, right? But the idea hasn't changed. For weeks we've been looking for lower prices, and yeah, they've come. A price hit the 25.3k level. It could be we just do a bit of a move down, touch that level, and then it takes off. I think if we really have bottomed here, or are bottoming in the near future, and I think we will do that in the near future, then the rally will be significant. At least the first wave will go quite rapidly. That's sort of how I see it. At the moment, I have no indication that Bitcoin is bottomed. We talked about that in previous videos. Absolutely no indication that Bitcoin has bottomed. But technically, from a wave count point of view, depending on which of the wave structures I'm looking at, it is possible now that Bitcoin has bottomed. So let's first start with the wave count that I'm sort of leaning to. In this wave count, we are looking here at the WXY structure in a wave 2, target-wise 24 to 24.5K. We're talking about that. Yeah, in the Y wave, we've got an ABC, and we're basically now in the C wave. In the C wave, we have 5 waves, and we're now in the third wave. This wave count would suggest 2 more lows are required. Again, sometimes you just don't get that last low. Just need to keep that in mind, yeah, especially when there's a lot of fear in the market. Here, it is entirely possible that this wave 4 top is now in, but I need to see a break below 25.3K to confirm. But yeah, we had quite a bit of a rejection there, but it's a similar situation to Ethereum. As long as we don't go down impulsively, I can't really confirm that a top has been made here. But yeah, movement to the upside is very corrective. We currently stay below the wave 2 low at 26,820, and from that point of view, lower is still expected. There's another wave count in which we can look forward to a move to the downside, an absolute valid count. In this wave, I'm just showing that to you. In this wave count, we are looking for a wave W to the downside, W in 3 waves. Okay. Then the X wave would just be a triangle. So A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, that should be here. Yeah, but we've got enough waves to complete a triangle. The E wave might have topped today, X, and then we should come down in a Y wave. That could go down quite deep. Yeah, that could go down to 22, 23K, this wave count. I think I haven't shown you that before, but it is not one I'm leaning to, okay? It's not one I'm leaning to. And then there is the other count in which we could have already bottomed. So let me just show it to you. Yeah, it's this one. I'm just counting the decline a little bit differently. And I did set the wave 1 here to the top in March. And then a wave A down, an overshooting B wave, and a C wave down. And the C wave down would be an ending diagonal in which we have already done a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and the wave 5 is currently probably still unfolding. I mean, it doesn't show the current lower degree price action, doesn't really confirm that a low is already in. That's why one more low would be likely also in this scenario, but it could also be finished. So this is the count where we actually could have bottomed already. The other two suggest still a lower low. What does that mean? That means we have 3 valid wave counts which show that we are in a correction. So, I mean, it at least gives us a good chance that price will hold support. You should understand, based on these wave counts, that it's now possible, for the first time in weeks, that Bitcoin might have bottomed already, because one of the wave counts allows this, which means that if price now goes up in an impulse, I wouldn't have any problems with that, because we have a nearly complete or complete bottoming structure on the chart. Now, it means also that we need to be on the lookout. Yeah, I mean, prices could go lower. So I am going with the trend, right? So the expectation is still for price to go lower until it produces a valid wave count, a valid impulse to the upside. Until I see that valid impulse, price is going to head lower most likely, okay? Very important. So that the benefit that we have with the wave counts is to understand that there is one count which allows that Bitcoin could have bottomed. That can tell us a lot about what strategy might be useful here. But the other two still suggest lower. So that allows prices to go lower. The support area is very well defined for our bullish scenario. It's currently 22K. 22K. Price ideally doesn't break below it. But it means that we're probably close to a low. Okay. And but the bottom line is, I'm careful until I see a reversal signal, which would be a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down. That's all what it comes down to. The trend is still down, so it will go lower. It just depends on, how deep do we or how low do we actually go. And with every step now, we take a look at, okay, how is the reaction to the upside looking? If it's still corrective, we expect further declines. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.